The only difference between regular old stoichiometry and a limiting reagent problem is that when you're doing limiting reagent calculations, you just have to do your stoichiometry calculations twice. So for instance, if I have this reaction right here, I start with 2 grams of zinc and 2.5 grams of silver nitrate, and I want to know how much silver can I make in this reaction. Because I know the masses of both reactants, I have to do my stoichiometry calculations twice, once for each reactant. So here are the stoichiometry calculations for zinc. Okay. Step 1 is convert grams to moles of zinc. Carry out extra digits, we'll round at the end. Step 2 of stoichiometry is to multiply by the mole ratio for every 1 mole of zinc, because that's the mole ratio. For every 1 mole of zinc that I use, I produce 2 moles of silver. So I'm taking my previous answer and multiplying by 2. And then step 3 of stoichiometry is to convert moles back to grams. So I take my mass, I'm going to take my molar mass of silver, multiply it by the mass, the number of moles I just came up with. So from my 2 grams of zinc, I can produce 6.6 grams of silver. But I've got to do it for the other reactant and then compare. So I do it again for my second reactant. The problem says I began with 2.5 grams of silver nitrate. Molar mass is 170, so convert grams to moles. Now we're going to multiply by the mole ratio from the balanced equation. Right, the balanced equation is 2 to 2. That's where those coefficients are coming from. So my number doesn't actually change, just my units do. And then step 3 of stoichiometry is to convert moles back to grams, so 1.59. So now we compare. My 2 grams of zinc gave me 6.6. My 2.5 grams of silver nitrate gave me 1.59. So you pick the smaller number. So the theoretical yield, or the predicted yield, you would expect to be 1.59 grams. That means that the limiting reagent is silver nitrate, and the excess reagent is zinc. That shouldn't say Ag, that should say Zn. Oops. Zn. The end.